Hey folks, here's just a quick update on these sections and the dividers and the background. Now in this particular one here, we have a nice dark background and we can see the video behind it, which is really kind of a cool effect, but it may not be something that you're looking for. You may not want to have that semi-transparent video coming through this particular section. Although like I said, I think it looks kind of cool, but it might not suit the purpose for your website. So let me just quickly show you how you can change that. Right now, this is using what we call a section 3 background, and we're using a divider. Now I do have other tutorials that talk about working with dividers and working with sections, but I just wanted to quickly show you specifically on the index page how you can change that, the style name, so you have a different effect. So let's just jump into Dreamweaver, and we're going to go into the site folder here and the styles folder. Now if you have a theme.css, this is the one you'll be working with. If you just have a styles.css and a few others, yeah. So if you don't have a theme, go into the styles. If you do have a theme, open this one up here. And we're going to scroll on down until we find a section called dividers, right? And depending on your page, you may have to scroll for a while or just do a control F to find it, or a edit, find and replace current document, and we're going to type in divider, okay? And find next. And it's going to take us right down to the divider section here. Okay. Well, what we're using for the index page there is the divider 2 section, and there's the background property right here. Although we have it listed twice, for those who don't know, older versions of Internet Explorer and whatnot, they do not support the RBGA alpha, which we are using, and so we put a fallback background color. So if you ever see two background tags or styles within the same, or attributes I should say, within the same style, the last one is the one that's going to be for current browsers, and the first one listed is going to be for sort of a fallback for older browsers. Well, if we don't want to have that semi-transparent see-through bit or divider, and that's this line up top here and this one down here, if we don't want if we don't want the video to be visible through the dividers, there's two options. We can simply change this number right here. So where we see RGBA, there will be some numbers after it, and then there'll be a 0 point something. In this case, it's 88. Change the 0 point something to 1.0, and that will make that particular bar fully opaque. Okay, so that's option number one. The other option is we could use divider number 1 in this case. Now, divider 2 and divider 1 are pretty much identical, except for one has more of a translucent effect than others, at least in this example. But the style for that would be, we'll open up our index page, we'll scroll down until we can find sort of that skills section there. There's the first one, it's the services, quotes, features, skills right here. See, we're using a divider right here, a divider 2. If you change that over to divider 1 or any of the other dividers, right, you can try different ones out to see what they look like. You can just change the number, then preview the page, and then we go down to the bottom part of that particular section, and there's a closing divider right there. We change the number. Really, it's not a matter of what number do I use, it's a matter of what numbers are available for my dividers, and they're all listed under the dividers heading here. Divider 1, divider 2, right? Divider 3, divider 4. You can try different ones out. That way you can preview them and see what looks best. There's going to be some with shadows, some without. Each one's going to be different, and every template's going to be different, but the style sheet here will at least have a section for dividers. It will tell you the divider name, and you can try out different ones to see how they work.